Hello and welcome to Delilah's Spiritual Spot. I'm Delilah Rose with your daily read for Friday, August 28th. Please subscribe, and share if you can. Also, this is for all signs, so please take what is meaningful for you and please leave the rest for someone else. And we will get into it. I'm going to be using my crystal gridding cards. And I love these cards. They're beautiful. If you're into crystals, if you're into crystal gridding, I highly recommend these cards. And let's just see what Spirit gives us as a focal, as an overview. Yes. Knowledge. And we'll do one more. Spirit guides. I love these. So for knowledge, if you're into crystals, this says smoky quartz record keeper. And celestite, to get in touch with your spirit guides or angels. I'm gonna pull some additional cards. I'm just choosing a deck here. I am going to use my Osho Zen Tarot. Again, I use these frequently, but I use it as clarifiers and or oracle cards. Ripeness. Moment to moment. This makes sense. So, things may appear ripe, but at times with fruit, fruit can become ripe at different times of day, different days of the week. They can be that close to being ripe. And a lot of times we have to pick and choose moment to moment and rely on our knowledge and our spiritual selves for direction. I like where this is going. This is beautiful so far. And I'm going to be using my Simplicity Tarot. Now these tarot cards, I'm not a beginner, but they are for beginners. They actually have keywords on them. I love them because they're beautiful. They're also a collector's item, and I'm into collecting decks. But these are wonderfully made. I actually have a numbered deck, meaning that this was issued as a collector's item, and it's I have a signed card which states the authenticity of this deck. So let's get further clarification. Again, this is for Friday, August 27th, and this is the daily, Friday, August 28th, and this is the daily read. Yes. Acceleration and movement. So the Eight of Wands, Eight of Coins, 2 8s here. I love it. King of Swords. 7 of Coins. The High Priestess, which is very appropriate. And the 10 of Cups here. So I'm going to take a moment to focus and to get some clarification from my intuition. Okay. When we see repeated cards, when we see doubles, it's a synchronicity reading, right? And what I mean by that is it is divinely guided by spirit. So spirit numbers. We specifically have spirit guides here, and then we have a double digit. We also have 2 number 2s here. So for a lot of you, This is definitely getting in touch with your higher power and higher self, and coming into your own abilities, in terms of your psychic abilities, you know, your gifts, your intuition. You know, some of you are meant to be readers, some of you are meant to be empaths, some of you are meant to help the collective, is what I'm getting. That's the word they want me to use. You're supposed to use your gifts that spirit is giving you for the collective. Now, not everybody who has a gift wants to read for people, but you can use your gift in your circle, in your collective, with positive reinforcement for those around you. So let's get into the cards here. We have this Eight of Wands. Now, Eight of Wands, you know, if we use the definition here, it's accelerated movement. But for me as a reader, right, because I read cards intuitively as well as I know the key words, this means news. This means ups, and this is your subconscious mind. So subconsciously, you're waiting on something. You're waiting to hear something, news or direction from your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your higher power, the universe, whatever you want to call it. This is clarified by this Seven of Coins here. Now, coins is money. It's here, the card says investment, determination. But this investment, right, is the investment you put into your spirituality. Maybe you pray every day. Maybe you meditate. So subconsciously, you're waiting for a further download from the higher power, or the divine. Again, I don't want to put a name on it, because we all come from different backgrounds of faith. So whatever divinity you believe in, whatever terminology you believe in, consciously, with this Eight of Coins, you're working on it. So you're not only working on it and getting downloads while you're sleeping or while your mind is at rest, but also consciously, like, you're doing the work. You're putting in the meditation. You're possibly drinking a lot of water, eating right, you know, fruits and vegetables. They help to enhance the senses, putting our bodies in a more natural state. So consciously, you're working on it. You have one of the most psychic cards in the deck here, the High Priestess. So consciously, you're living by your intuition. Like, you're putting in the work. You believe what you're receiving, and you're using your intuition to consciously help the greater good. Again, this might not be reading for people. This might be just for your little collective. But you're on a positive path. The advice from Spirit is to keep going. You have the King of Swords, the kings of all suits. Speak to someone who is a leader, who is strategic, who is thoughtful, who is very intentional. They can be dominant and stern, but don't be so dominant and stern that you have no flexibility for someone else's opinion. You know, being an intuitive person, we are still human beings. We make mistakes. Be open to hearing, and this is what a good king does. He has his counsel. He's good at listening to other people's opinions and then ultimately making a decision. So don't be so stern and dominant that you're not flexible, but you have everything you need to lead your tribe. This is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is a happiness card. The advice from Spirit is that if you keep following your direction, you're going to have it all. Your emotional wealth and your spiritual wealth will overflow. And this is what this is about. This is not about money. This is about spiritual growth and spiritual happiness, which in terms translate into our family happiness and our emotional happiness. And even our mental state is stable at this point. So again, this is a wonderful, wonderful reading. I'm gonna draw one more card just to see what we have. Hold on one second. Forgiveness. And this is not counterintuitive to this reading at all. Knowledge is power. If we listen to our spirit and open our hearts, it opens it to forgiveness. Because we all know forgiveness is not for that person, it's for yourself. And to forgive ourselves for our past mistakes, you know, it just opens your heart chakra. It opens your heart to more love. And this is what basically this is. It's just love of self, love of the higher power, love of people, love of kindness. This is a very gentle reading, and I love this going into the weekend. Again, this is for all signs. This is for Friday, August 28th. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. Please like, subscribe, and share if you can. Thank you.